Now, this is going to affect millions, tens of millions of people here in 2023. And it actually could get worse. I got some good news for you guys in this video and some bad news for you guys here in this video. And you're going to want to watch this video all the way through. So take a look at this. As you can see here, inflation is easing, but some grocery prices are expected to soar in 2023. Including one whose prices rose nearly 60% over the past year. That's right. Now, we've seen inflation actually come down from a peak high of about 9%, or actually a little bit higher in 2022. Remember that seniors and people on Social Security are getting an 8.7% raise with the Social Security raise and SSI, SSDI, and veterans raise going on here right now, actually, for I think it's almost 60 million Americans here. Those checks are going out here right now, depending on the timing of your checks here. That's the largest raise since 1981 and the fourth largest raise ever, 8.7%. The last reading on overall inflation was 6.5%. However, food inflation was 13.5%. Yeah, which is literally, utterly terrible. And the problem is we're not really seeing food costs come down. Hardly at all, if anything. In fact, some food prices are actually soaring up. Yeah, in one of our recent videos, we talked, and I asked you guys in the comment section, what was the price of eggs? And I've seen a lot of people saying that a dozen eggs was $5, $6, and some people even said $8 for a dozen eggs. $8. I was absolutely blown away that it could vary that much per state or per region here in the United States. Let me know down below in the comment section how much a dozen eggs is. And we know this is part of the bird flu. It's going on here in countries all around the world. There's been actually tens of millions of birds culled, or where they have to just put them down to sleep, put them to death basically, to cull the flocks because of the bird flu, and millions that have died on their own because of this bird flu that's been going on for actually a couple years now. They apparently have their own pandemic as well, and it's affecting the eggs, also affecting chicken prices and turkey prices. Let me know what you're seeing for chicken prices and turkey prices. Those haven't been affected, strangely, as much. But we're also seeing margarine and butter prices are soaring now here as well. That's right. The cost of butter and margarine has skyrocketed over the last year, one of the several humble kitchen staples that have surged in price amid the fiercest inflation over 40 years. As of December, margarine prices were up 44% from a year ago, according to the Consumer Price Index, while butter prices jumped 31% during the same period. Wow. The average price of butter soared to $4.81 per pound in December, up from $3.47 a pound, according to the Federal Reserve. Let me know how much it is in your area. Egg prices have soared 60% in the last year. Margarine producers are blaming the ongoing Russian invasion of Ukraine for disrupting production of their main ingredients, which are vegetable oils such as sunflower or soybean. Supply issues are also responsible for pushing up butter prices. Wow. Also, a lot of dairy farmers significantly thinned their herds after struggling financially during the pandemic, said a chief economist for the National Milk Producers Federation, and has reduced the amount of milk required for making butter, saying, quote, "It was almost as if dairy farmers had thrown in the towel, and basically the cow herd significantly dropped during the same period." Lettuce is also up 25% in the last year. Flour and white bread are up 23%, and 18% respectively. Other things up a lot here: vegetable oils, palm oils, soybeans, and sunflower are the main ingredients in margarines. Much of those oils are exported in the US from Ukraine, and its war with Russia have pushed up those commodities. However, a major story from the Wall Street Journal shows that shopper rebellion against higher prices has helped slow inflation. That's right. Companies are hitting the brakes on price increases after wary consumers limit their buying. They want to save money, and raising prices is not an option. And this is true. We've actually seen a lot of people, I've seen it here in the comment section of some people say, I've stopped buying things like eggs because they're too expensive. And I've also seen some companies say that they've actually had to start lowering their prices because their sales are down. They raised their prices and then their sales went down. So the market demand speaks for itself. So let me know, have you stopped buying something specific because the price of it went up too high and you bought something else? It only makes sense, right? If you've seen the price of something like eggs go sky high, buy something else, pancakes, or I mean, honestly, if you almost can buy bacon for the same price, or something else, it really makes sense to just not buy eggs or something. You can almost buy a steak for the same price, right? It's just kind of crazy. The problem here is, where are Americans getting the money to pay for everything that has gone up? That's the biggest problem here. And if you've seen my recent video here that the extra SNAP food benefits are ending, um, February will be the last month for that. There's some states, I believe California is one of them, that's a month behind. So February is still applicable, but they pay those February benefits in March. So keep that in mind if your state is doing that. But yes, it's true. I'll link you to the video here that shows you it directly from the USDA that yes, the extra SNAP bonus benefits will be ending after the February allotment. So some states will pay the February allotments in March, but there's something like 40 some million Americans. This was passed by Congress actually in the $1.7 trillion government spending bill, the omnibus bill, which is unfortunate. But what they said is that they're starting to try to cut some costs, and that the extra SNAP bonus benefits were not meant to be permanent, which is truly unfortunate. It's also truly unfortunate that they were only going on for about half the states. So there was already about half the people on SNAP that were missing out on those bonus benefits, which was about $95 a month per family. So yeah, unfortunately, that's going to end here. I did do another recent video here that shows about the double up bonus bucks, where you can actually double your SNAP money on fruits and vegetables. So that was, I got a lot of positive comments on that. A lot of people said, I didn't even know about that program. It's a really cool program here that goes on in a lot of states at a lot of locations, and you can actually go and buy fruits and vegetables and basically double your SNAP bonus money here. That program is not ending. So that's a pretty cool thing. And apparently a lot of people didn't know about it. I didn't know about it. I'm not on Snap or anything like that, but I do want to help as many people as I can. So when I come across, we do research here on a daily basis, my wife and I, and when we see things like this, I want to help out as many people as possible, especially right now with the rising cost of food, the rising cost of gas, the rising cost of everything. I mean, it might be coming down a little bit right now in some areas. Like, the gas kind of came down and then kind of went back up. But if we think about overall over the last like kind of year or so, everything is just really expensive. Food, gas, rent, interest rates. Yeah, so it's kind of really gotten very, very expensive here. And we'll have to see what kind of happens here at the end of the month. Do we expect the Federal Reserve to raise interest rates here again? Even though inflation has kind of come down, 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 are they really going to raise interest rates again? Hopefully not. Hopefully not, because I mean, we've seen the overall inflation come down to 6.5%. So hopefully they'll stop raising interest rates, right? Because that raises interest on everything, your credit cards, new mortgages, new car loans, new, used cars, everything. So let me know your thoughts and I'll keep you up to date here. But this is some pretty big stuff here. So if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe down below to our YouTube channel. It's completely free to do so. New videos come out here every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Click the bell icon after you subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos. Here's some videos you can watch next. Here's the video about SNAP benefits ending. And this bottom video is about how you can double your SNAP benefits. And you can click here to watch my newest video next. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.